This is Raji, Book 2, The Academy. Written by Charley Brindley. Narrated by Kim Summers. Published by TekTime. Chapter 1. I stood on the stage with the other 49 cadets and wiped my cheeks with shaking fingers as I watched Fuse. He stood behind his mother in the third row of the audience. Everyone in the auditorium applauded the new junior class. I should not be up here. I took his place at the academy, and I had no right to do that. I glanced around at my fellow students and saw there were 48 boys and one other girl, Elizabeth Keesler. She stood next to me, gripping my hand tight. 8 girls were among the 250 students present on the first day of competition, but by the end of the week, only Liz and I had made it through to the top 50. Vincent Fusilier, or Fuse as his friends called him, had been in the competition too, but didn't score high enough to join the new class. Fuse had been in school for the past 9 years, and I have never even spent 1 hour in a classroom. How unfair is this? I shall ask Dr. Pompeii to remove me and give my place to. My thoughts were interrupted by Dr. Octavia Pompeii returning to center stage. The audience quieted down and took their seats. Then Dr. Pompeii leaned forward, placing her hands on the podium. Standing before you is the junior class of Octavia Pompeii Academy for the year 1926. Her voice was surprisingly strong for a petite woman of 43. She waited for the wave of applause to subside, then continued. Parents, guardians, and friends, say goodbye to your children for the next 4 months, because they will be hard at work until Christmas vacation. Through the murmurs and whispers of the audience, I heard a low whistle and knew it was Fuse. I waved to him and smiled, hoping he couldn't see the tears streaming down my face. The city of Richmond donated land for this academy in 1917, Dr. Pompeii said. In the 9 years since then, no female students have entered the junior class, so it gives me great pleasure to welcome Elizabeth Keesler and Rajiani Devaki. She paused to look at me and Liz, then turned back to the audience. The first women to attend our academy. Did you hear that, Raji? Liz whispered. She called us women. I nodded. More like 2 wimpy girls, someone said in a low voice from behind us. We looked around, to our right, but only saw a dozen grinning faces, their eyes straight ahead. They won't make it through the first week, another boy whispered from the left. Liz and I jerked our heads that way, but didn't catch the culprit. I bet they run crying to Mommy before Wednesday night, another boy said. One of them is bawling already. I heard a stifled giggling and looked to see who it was, but Liz stopped me. We'll see about that, she whispered, won't we? Yes, I said. But I was resolved to tell Dr. Pompeii I wanted to give my place to Fuse. That would leave Elizabeth as the only girl to put up with the boys' teasing and taunting. I looked at Liz. She is strong enough. She will be able to stand up to them on her own. Dr. Pompeii continued. Please stand for the passing of the colors. She backed out of the way as 3 seniors decked out in their parade uniforms marched onto the stage, carrying the academy's flags. The cadets marched in single file, with the American flag in front, followed by the Virginia flag, then the flag of Octavia Pompeii Academy. When they reached center stage, in front of the new junior class, they performed a left flank movement, resulting in the 3 of them standing at attention side by side, facing the audience. All 3 performed each move in perfect military precision. After a few seconds, as if by some silent command, they dropped the butts of their flagstaffs to the floor. So coordinated were their movements, the 3 thumps of the staffs upon the stage floor sounded as one. They tilted the staffs forward and went into a parade rest position. The 2 cadets with the American and Virginia flags each carried wooden cases with glass tops, cradled in the crooks of their left arms. Some whispers of approbation came from a few of the juniors behind me, but a sharp look from Miss Pompeii quieted them. Another senior cadet marched onto the stage, passed in front of the color guard, then stood at the podium. Be seated, please, the cadet said, then waited.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?